And gbogbo ìgbà tẹ́mi bá ti ń sọ báyìí wípé ó yẹ ká mọ̀ fiyè sí ọ̀rọ̀ àwọn ará north yìí, ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ máa ń wò pé irú ìsọkúsọ wo la máa ń sọ yìí, torí wípé these people have come out again, and I want you to come and hear what they said. And sometimes, a lot of time when we talk something like this, a lot of people see it as, what are they saying? They have come out again that they are not going to agree for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu by 2027. And you see that most of all this, their discussion, thank God for those people that hear Hausa, they are the one help us to translate all these things. They help us to translate it into other language so that we can hear what these people are saying. They really mean it. You remember, like some weeks ago, like 2-3 weeks ago, almost a month now, that I said that the terror group are coming towards Southwest. And I mentioned in that their broadcast, I read it, I said that they are coming to Kwara State. Look at what is happening in Kwara State now. But the only thing that is annoying me is that whenever we talk something, some people see it as, don't mind them, they are bloggers, they are saying rubbish. Look at what happened in Kwara State some days ago. And this thing, they have warned them that this thing will happen. Now, the Northerners have come out again. They said that if Tinubu did not do whatever they want, they are going to kidnap the Inec chairman. They are going to also deal with the federal government. They are also going to deal with Southwest. And a lot of people see all this thing like joke. Some people think that this thing cannot happen. Some people see it as if, don't mind them, they are just talking rubbish. It can never happen. Now, look at what is happening in Southwest now. Look at exactly what happened in Kwara State. And I've said it. I said it like 2-3 weeks ago. I said that these people are gradually coming to Southwest. What all those things that we think that they are just is not normal. At least we can't experience that in Yoruba land. We can't experience that in Nigeria. We are experiencing it now. All of us are seeing it now. Look at the way people are running up and down in that church in Eruku. Now, they have come out again. For those of you that say, na lie, I want to play the video so that you hear the translation of the video. They vow that they will kidnap the Inec chairman. They will make sure that they will make sure that Tinubu government is they render it useless, except they do what they want. And what are they looking for? They want to Islamize Nigeria. That is the agenda. That is the agenda. I don't know what religion has done. Has religion really help us? Their target is that they want to Islamize Nigeria. For what? Now, let's start from the video first and hear what he said. Look at what he said.
Security and terrorism in Nigeria. Remember, 2027, Inec chairman will be kidnapped and he will be forced to announce what the Northerners want. Bola Ahmed Tinubu, if you are not going brutally about insecurity and terrorism in Nigeria, remember, 2027, Inec chairman will be kidnapped and he will be forced to announce what the Northerners want. Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
Now, look at the video. And you see that there's one thing about North. Like I said in the previous video, they have agenda. No doubt about that. We all know that. One thing about them is that when they discuss something that the thing has been nowhere circulated within their region, they will be coming out one by one to dish out the information online. But those of us in Southwest here, we don't normally take note of what they are saying. We always think that these people are talking rubbish. We normally think that everything they are saying, it does not concern us. This simple video you just watch now, a lot of people will think that, don't mind them, they are talking rubbish. Even the president himself knows that these people are not talking rubbish. Nigeria with so many laws for Hausa, laws for anything. Look at what happened in let me speak for what happened in my own Yoruba land. Look at what happened in Eruku. Nothing. As of today now, nothing. How do you expect something to happen, Gasef? How do you expect something to happen when the hand shows that the government in power has hand in all these things? And a lot of people believe that it cannot reach our side. It will not reach our side. Gradually, it's coming out now. From Kwara, it will go to Osho, go to other part of your Konko. Some people, I know some people will say, God forbid. But by the time the thing happen, the people that this thing happened to Ineuku, I know they have once said, God forbid. But it's happening now. It's happening now. Like the video I played yesterday, where Are Nakakafu was saying that they have no power to do anything. I don't blame him. Because if he come out tonight, a lot of people will also talk and say, Talona Nisha, who sent you? Listen to this video. A lot of people, there are some things that is going on gradually in this country. It's going on. But many people understand. It's just that majority of our people in Yoruba land do not understand exactly what is going on. Majority do not understand. Because if you understand, we will know that all these things. Let me play this video.
More Christian kidnappings and the genocidal resolve is even far worse than it is before now. Generals have been beheaded, pastors have been beheaded,
and nothing happened.
In fact, communities are very recently. I heard 25 schoolgirls were kidnapped. So what exactly is going on? What is the end game here? What is actually playing out? Remember, I said some time ago, could it be that Tinubu and the Fulani oligarchs, was there an agreement entered into? Because Tinubu has been very, very passive and nonchalant about the unalivings of the citizens of this country, Christians in particular. Please let no one downplay the fact that the intent or the intention or the emphasis is on Christians. I will not be too politically correct not to draw attention to that fact. So what exactly is the gameplay? Because I like to think. I have a burdened brain that wants to exercise its thinking capacity. That is what exactly is going on. Why is it that after America issued a threat of coming to Nigeria to save Christians, we expect that these radical Muslims will, sheath their swords, but rather than do so, it's like they have intensified their resolve to even slaughter more Christians, more kidnappings, and more unalivings. What is exactly the end game here? Here is what I think. I think actually these people, they want America to bring the war to them. They want America to bring the war to them. That is what I see. So what happens if America brings the war to them? So what happens if America brings the war?
They will turn it to full jihad.
What is the end game? Because one thing I've respected these northern massacres or these bloodthirsty northern extremists is that they think. They really do think. So what exactly is the gameplay here? Here is what I think. I think they want America to come. Let's not forget that they don't value their lives. They don't. I've been in Jos here. I've seen countless of suicide. But if they tell me in this my lifetime that I witnessed Nigerians engage in suicide bombing, but I saw it with my naked eyes.
You will not believe it.
The one I particularly saw was in a church. The man drove in with a car, Toyota, one of these small Toyota one-door car. The car was laced with explosives, and he was smiling. When they asked him, "What did you come to do?" People went to the car. "What did you come?" He was smiling. When they saw that he was a Hausa man, the way he was dressed, he dressed very cleanly, but he was smiling. People started running, and before they run, as if those who ran, they knew exactly what was happening. He detonated the car. That's how the car exploded. The church collapsed. The church collapsed on everybody in the church. Luckily, by the grace of God, nobody got injured. It was only one elderly man who was very elderly, about 70-something-year-old man. He didn't even pass on on the spot. It was later in the hospital. After 3 days, he passed on out of injuries the body could not sustain. So these are people that are willing to die. So if they are asking America to bring the war to them,
they have declared a jihad. And anybody who dies in a jihad is going to visit 72 virgins. I mean, imagine a world of 1 million people. If 1 million men dies and go to heaven, their heaven, 72 virgins, that means 72 million virgins. In fact, I don't want to go there. But I think these people are not ready. They've never loved this country. They've never want this country to grow. Suppose everybody is a Muslim in this country. What does it bring? What does it benefit? What does it bring? What does it bring? Everybody hits their head on the ground and leave black patches on their forehead. What does it bring? I thought religion is supposed to mold human being into perfection. But this type of religion being practiced in Nigeria is molding people into murderous animals. Depraved people that has brains that are not developed yet. Well, I want to tell you from the south, you from the southeast, you from the middle belt, you that's a Christian. If you think you are going to be crying and complaining and shouting and praying and believing that God is going to help you, you are going to die. Your life will just be short-lived. You have to be prepared to defend yourself. This is a country whereby we are told that even if you defend yourself and you succeeded in unaliving those that have come to unalive you, you still be unalived. Can you beat that? Can you beat that? A general was unalived. A pastor was unalive, and Khan is doing nothing. No protest.
Nothing.
Men of God who have chopped too much tithe are not talking. So if you think that this government has your interest at heart, you are going to die at the age of 40. You are going to be short-lived very soon. So you better prepared. You better prepared for the worst and be ready to defend yourself. Be ready to defend yourself. If you are still here debating about Tinubu is savior, that like all these stupid, some of these stupid Yoruba people that comes to comment on my page, you not go better for now. I'm telling you the truth. Tinubu has failed woefully. Tinubu is not in control. Tinubu is not in charge. Tinubu is not in charge of this country. This is the worst president I've ever seen since Nigeria has come into being. Well, we shall wait and see. But I believe that these people are spoiled are ready for war. Are you?
You see, Bob, if we must tell ourselves the truth, the fact is, you see, these radical elements are actually trying to replicate the Afghanistan model. That is for sure. But you see, funny enough, a lot of people don't actually see the game at play here. And because people don't take their time, don't take things because I said it. Just take your time, go and make your research. How was Afghanistan conquered? Take a good look at the elements, the modus operandi that was required to conquer it, and you will get to see that almost everything is in place as far as Nigeria is concerned at the moment. But you see, funny enough, the people I pity most, in short, I pity all of us. I pity people that think it doesn't concern them. I pity the innocent and the good-hearted Muslims. And I pity people that thinks that this is all about politics. And that is why they are downplaying the fact that there is no genocide in Nigeria. If you take your time, go to Wiki, read the Afghanistan model, how it was conquered, everything, and you'll get to see these things I'm saying. You see, one of the major attributes you should know with people, these radical, fanatic individuals, is the fact that they are very patient. Just like you know, conquering Afghanistan took centuries. They are very patient. And let's talk about what is happening in Nigeria now. Did it just start happening today? No. It didn't just start happening today. If we were to start counting, we'll even go back to the possibly 80s, 60s, 70s, and the rest of it. And that is how it all goes. And that is why you have a cleric scholar now running around trying to buy them time, trying to tell them to lower their arms because the team be like say you want cast. And that is why he's trying to say, okay, let's dialogue with these people, let's negotiate with them. The fact is, it's not going to change anything. It's just going to buy time. When the tension is down, then they continue. And don't think that it's just even all about the unaliving, that the whole thing is all about. When you look at the Afghan model, you will get to see that a lot of administrative works, a lot of things were put in place on the administrative part and on the political part, that at the end of the day, there will be a general point of convergence in regards to the violence and the administrative work that has been put in place. And that is why you see The worst you can ever talk in regards to this situation is when you talk about Sharia and why are they trying to enforce Sharia in Nigeria. And they tell you that no, it doesn't concern Christians, it's not Christians, it's just for Muslims or whatever. The good Muslims actually don't see sense in that. But the fact is, just like Afghanistan now, it didn't happen all of a sudden. It happens just the way it's starting now. It starts small. But all of a sudden, when you finally get to that general point of convergence, the administrative aspect of it has been done, and the radical, the unaliving aspect of it now finally meets. Now is now fully blown, and there's nothing anybody can do about it. So I pity people when they come out and try to downplay the existence of genocide in Nigeria. It's very funny. Some actually feel it's political, and that is why they have to take a political stand. But some actually see it as an attack out of ignorance on religion, to be more specific, Islamic religion. But the fact is, I will still refer you back to the Afghan model. The Afghan model now haven't been accepted or considered at a point in time that this is a general reflection of what Islam want or what most Islams want. But when the whole thing was achieved, sects now begin fighting each other. So it now became a situation where there is a particular sect. If you read the Afghan story, you see that there is a major sect that dominates the whole thing now. You have them at 90%, that sect. You have another sect at 10%. And let's look at what is happening in Nigeria today. It's just unfortunate that the sect fight is already happening when it's not supposed to be happening. That is why you see a lot of people like fighting, despite the fact that they are of the same religion. A lot are already in prison, like them Abdul Jabal, because his stand is against a particular sect or whatever, and in regards the fact that the government doesn't. So generally, at the end of the day, if you think what you are doing is you are fighting for your religion, at the end of the day, you must belong to the right sect at the end of the day that will take over power. Because by the time you oppose the sect that will come to take over power, you will now become a victim. You will have to run just like any other army or any other pagan worshipper that you think. So, but the fact is, at this point in time, seriously, I doubt if there's anything reasonable the government can do. Because despite the fact that these situations are obvious, government is still more interested in politics than reality. And the fact is, there's a systemic decay as well. Systemic decay has resulted into incapacitating the military in the sense that monies that were supposed to use to equip the military for decades has been embezzled. And as a result of that, the radicals have a comparative advantage in regards to their fight. And that is why the fight is endless. And in regards to somebody picking offense when they say there's Christian genocide and you say there's none or whatever, it will soon clear you. It will soon.
Do you hear that now? I just decided to play everything so that we can hear it. Everything is happening right in our faces now, in our eyes. It's happening in our eyes. Even we that we are Yoruba, look at the time we have been shouting on Sunday Igboho. Nothing happened. Nothing. What have we achieved? No, let's say the reality. What have we achieved? Today is doing this, tomorrow is doing this. What have we achieved? If your people are among those people that they killed in Eruku or Babala or all those places, you will know how it feels, how you will feel. You will know how it is. Emma Molara Bosheri. Some people may not see sense in what we are doing. But actually, there is sense in it. Because the day, I said it yesterday, there was a lady that was shouting like a week ago, where have we seen genocide? Where have we seen genocide? Do you know that it was not yesterday, day before yesterday, the girl also was killed by kidnapper. And the friends now bring out the tweets, the post that the girl posted some days ago. I'm very, very sure before she died, she will have made pray or make a lot of conversion that Oluwa, I don't know all these things, or pray to God that God should spare her life. Nigeria is now a war zone, full jihadists. jihadism is now happening right away in our eyes. The way it's happening in Afghanistan, the way it's happening in Iran, the way it's happening in Turkey, the way it's happening in all those Islamic countries is now happening in our eyes, and we are not doing anything. When an information passes out like this, some people think that what they are saying rubbish. It cannot happen. So it's happening now. They warn them that they are coming to Eruku. Nothing. They collected their gun. They asked them to go and defend themselves. Nothing happened. Look at the way although that grandma was running up and down in the church. They did not steal somebody's property. They are in their rightful place. They are worshiping their God. They are doing their normal business. They are doing their normal duties. And some people just enter with gun, everybody. And you say we are not in full, we are already in a full war now. That is what people don't really understand. We are already there. This is the time, like they were discussing yesterday, and I was hearing what they said. They said, if truly Yoruba we are serious, this is the time to stand up and ask for what we want. But it seems that everybody is not everybody is not ready. And what Tinubu is doing now, we are all okay with it. That is exactly what people are saying. Look at what is happening. Look at what is happening now. Every day is either one problem or the other. One problem or the other every day. Help us share this video. Please make sure you like, share, and subscribe for more updates on this channel. This is iSeen TV. Thanks for watching.